Hey, welcome to another episode of Open Minded Conversations. It's been a little while. It hasn't been too long, but it's been a little while. We in a new year, 2024. New beginnings, new goals. I wouldn't say resolutions. I would say goals. Uh, hopefully, you all are, having short term goals, because sometimes long term goals can be, I wouldn't say unrealistic, but you know, it's harder to reach if you have too far fetched goals. But make sure they're short term, where they will lead to long term goals. Anyway, uh, let me get to the subject. Uh, at the end of 2024, it's been a lot of exposure of industry people, and a lot of people feel, you know, it started kind of, Cassie kind of ignited the flame, with this Diddy situation. And now, now TD Jakes is in the middle of this situation. But a lot of people feel that, Cassie was to ignite, she lit the flame for, this entertainment industry exposure. I wouldn't say just music, but entertainment industry as a whole, because it's touching a lot of facets of the entertainment industry. Not only um, not only music, but movie industry. Recently, um, Taraji P Henson exposed the movie industry, and so um, I think she lit a flame to a lot of inside things that has been happening for a long time, but people haven't really came out like she came out, as far as a lawsuit and all that stuff. And I believe, though, it started with the R. Kelly situation. I think that really you know lit the fuse, with that situation. uh since I said the movie industry, the Christian Keys and Tyler Perry situation, we kind of we kind of know we kind of figure it might be Tyler Perry. It's still a alleged thing, but if y'all have later information, please comment and let me know. But my question is, we in a period of a lot of exposure, in the entertainment industry. Um, so the question is, how will all this industry exposure end? Uh, it can end a few different ways, I believe. Uh, First, I believe, all this exposure, and if it is the truth about a lot of these celebrities and people that we look up to, I think it will end a lot of, what should I say, idolatry. uh, a lot of people lift up a lot of these people, like they're, I wouldn't say gods, but they just, like, in a sense, adore these people. Like, they can't, they can't do anything wrong. For example, TD Jakes, he's a prominent, minister. They call him the American pastor, the pastor of America. And, people don't realize that people like him make mistakes as well. And of course, it would be uh, a disappointment, a devastation, if it's true, what he did at Diddy's parties, was true. But I think it would shine a lot of light on people lifting up pastors instead of God. You know, Even the Bible says, you should have any other gods before me. And a lot of people worship these people, worship these pastors. They take any doctrine or words they say to heart, or they believe everything they say. And I've heard, TD Jakes, I've heard Jamal Bryant. That's another subject. A lot of things he said and came out with and agreed with, it's really not biblical. But a lot of, I've listened to a lot of these ministers, and, some things I agree, and a lot of things I don't agree with. Sometimes it's, this prosperity message can overshadow, a lot of spectrums, as far as the Bible. And I want to have a video about that, a discussion about that. But how would this industry exposure end? Another way I see it is, a lot of women are going to come up to the leadership positions because of a lot of these, men in the industry are being, exposed. TD Jakes, Tyler Perry, if these are true, if these alleged things are true, I believe a lot of females are going to rise to those positions and have more prominence in the industry. I believe, a lot of, YouTube people have been talking about divine femininity, and, that could happen. A lot of women, will, take power, take position of leadership, not only in America, but around the world, I believe. But it's just interesting how all these things are just coming out, person after person. Everybody's asking the question, who's next? Who's next to be exposed? Because there's so much, people talking about. They're talking about TD Jakes, they're talking about Jay-Z, they're talking about Kim Porter, even though she passed away a long time ago, but they feel very strongly, a majority of people believe strongly that Diddy had something to do with her murder or her death. And so people believe, it's a homicide case. And so it's just crazy how, and that's allegedly, I don't know if it's true or not. But leave a comment what you think, how all this exposure, will end, because I believe it's a period, in time. A lot of people are coming down, and I always say, it's a saying, what it's done in the dark will eventually come to the light. And those words are true. A lot of things that people do in the dark will come to the light. And I hope a lot of these accusations, I hope it's not true, but if it is true, I'm wondering how things will play out. I wonder how these things will play out in the future. And so leave your comments. I've been thinking about this, pondering this, because there's a lot of industry people that's being exposed, and you ask the question, who is going to be left? And so leave your comments, leave your, if you had criticism or any comments, your views on this question. How will this industry, a period of industry exposure, how will it end? And so let me know. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel, Open-Minded Conversations. This channel is steadily growing. This is just the beginning. Looking forward to a bright year on this channel, Open-Minded Conversations for 2024. And so appreciate y'all for watching, and until next time, all right, peace.